Good morning, good morning. I'm thinking, should I turn the light on? Is that better? I don't like the glare, y'all. I don't like the glare because when I'm trying to read comments, I have to cover the screen first and all that. We're going to see which one looks better. So when I go back and I view this, I'm going to see how it looked when I first came on. But anyway, good morning, buenos dias. Hoy es jueves. Um, y estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. I'm going to try cinnamon rolls. I'm going to cook cinnamon rolls. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls. I'm going to try, but I like to eliminate that. Sometimes I like to eliminate the little doubt that I have. Like, I'm going to try to see. But I'm just being honest. I'm going to try this, y'all. We're going to try it together. I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan down. Come down again. Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Estoy cocinando pollitos de how you say it? Cinnamon? Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls for baby 5. If I got it wrong, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna correct me, but I gotta start back. Or else I'm gonna completely lose it. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. Buenos días, buenos días. Have a blessed day. Am I tired? A little. Yes, I am. Yes, I am a little tired. I wasn't going to come on today, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 350. And I'm going to try these cinnamon rolls. Estoy cocinando rollitos. Estoy, co estoy cocinando. Estoy cocinando rollitos de canela por baby 5. Okay. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls for baby 5. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. Yeah, that's what I do. I hit my can up against the counter to open it. I know I'm not the only one that do that. So this time, my pan is already greased, y'all. This time, baby Cinco said he wants a dessert for breakfast. I don't know where he come up with this stuff, but so I thought, why not cinnamon roll? It's quick, it's easy, and it's like one of those like treats, basically. Estoy cocinando. I'm cooking. Estoy cocinando. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. So I got the Kroger brand cinnamon rolls. And it came with the little icing in it. Y'all, we're gonna see how this go. We're gonna see how this go. Y'all know I'm gonna try to hook it up though. Y'all know I am. I'm gonna try to let it do what it do. And he's gonna have cinnamon rolls for breakfast. He said dessert for breakfast, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Buenos dias, buenos dias. Buenos dias, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby 5. I'm just going to stick it in the oven, let it do what it do. My baby asked for dessert for breakfast. He always have these little special requests. Even though I feel like it's a little too much sugar in the morning, I'm going to try not to put too much icing on there. Thank you for the hearts. I'm going to try not to put too much icing on there. Y'all give me a thumbs up if you can. But I got my oven preheating. Hopefully this doesn't take long, and while the cinnamon rolls are in the oven, I might even chop up a little apple or something. Raw egg? Yeah. You're not scared of salmonella or nothing like that? I know ever since I went through my treatment, they don't even want me to have egg that's like sunny side up eggs, poached eggs. I can't have anything, any foods that haven't been cooked all the way through. If I decide to have steak, it has to be cooked well done. Well done. I can't have any sushi whatsoever. Raw fish, no. If I eat vegetables, I have to clean them myself. I can't have the little salad packs that I used to eat all the time when I was working. I used to just stop in the store and get one of those salad packs that had everything in there that you needed, and I was good to go. Y'all, I can't have the salad packs anymore because they said that there's a higher chance of getting um, bacteria, infections, and all kind of stuff that I don't want. So my immune system is not like everybody else's right now. It's still a little weak, and I'm still on, what is it called? An immune suppressant. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm still on my medication from when I started my chemo, and I am also on Prograf, which is to kind of help my body not get that graft versus host disease. So with that, I have a lot of things that I can and can't do. Minister Terry Jones, how are you this morning? I've been practicing my Spanish this morning. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela por baby Cinco. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls for baby Cinco. And there's my oven. I had it preheated on 350. When I put it in the oven, the package said between, I think, 13 and 16 minutes. So I'm going to put it on 12 minutes. Y'all know me. I try not to take any chances with putting it on exactly what the pack says. Try to go under. Mm, Cook time, 12 minutes. I do that a lot. Let me see. Because on the cake mix box it says something like between 24 and 28 or something like that. So I put it on 22 minutes, and then after that I may turn the oven back on and just watch it for like another minute or two. But I always try to go under what the instruction says so I can make sure I'm watching it. Now my grandmama used to always tell me it's better to cook slow and long than fast and wrong. That's my grandma. Slow and long, I'd rather cook slow and long rather than fast and wrong. And she used to measure stuff by her hand. She'll say, she would never give us any exact measurement. She'll say, take a pinch of this and a pinch of that. Or she'll pour the salt on her hand and say, about a palm full. Get you about a palm full. With that palm full, that'll be enough for everything. So, and the palm full would be like I want to say maybe a half a teaspoon. It'd be like the little part of your palm when you close it up, when you have it like that, like cupped. Let me see what the comments say. Good morning, Shiki baby. Minister Terry Jones always has the help that you need. He's always giving a positive word. Thank you. He's telling y'all to hit that like button. Please, please hit the like button, y'all. Minister Terry Jones, I looked up the song that you put in somebody else's chat one day. The group was called, correct me if I'm wrong, Come on, Mama. And I've never heard of that group before. But let me tell you, I sat there and I listened to their songs. It reminds me of when I was growing up in church. It reminded me of like Bible studies and We used to have like old time prayer meeting. I think I've talked about that in another video before, but that's what it reminded me of. Now they sung one of their songs. I think it was the song that you recommended in Wellness with Frugal Mama's chat. But yep, it was. Cause they were singing, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood that saved me. I grew up where we would say, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. So we used to say for me. In the group that you recommended, they say save me. See how that slight little difference? People, I've been told in some of my other videos where I would just be singing a song that was on my mind, and I've had people correct me on what I'm saying or correct the song. But what they don't realize is sometimes the wording is a little bit different because it was passed on. What I was taught was that my great grandparents couldn't read well. So they would have hymn books in the church, but they really just went off memory. So if they sung a certain song, they memorized the song or they passed it on. So during the passing along of the songs, some of the words would change, or according to whatever they was going through at the time, the words would be different for different people. So yeah, I thought that was neat. Thanks for that suggestion because I had never heard of them before. I had never heard of them before. My mom used to sing I'm blessed. Just look and see what God has done for me. I'm blessed, he's opened doors for me I could not see yet. I'm blessed, and I don't serve him just like I should. I know I don't deserve all of his good. Oh, yes, I've been blessed. I've been truly blessed. I've been truly blessed. Yep, I grew up with all of that. All of that. Sandra D, look at me, I'm Sandra D. It's good seeing you this morning. I was so glad to see you back on your channel. I keep telling you, Sandra D, and I'm glad you didn't delete your stuff. I keep telling you, these trolls, these spirits will try to stop you from doing something that's not harming. You're not harming nobody. You're being a free spirit. You're sitting on your porch just talking. You're dancing and being happy. So for somebody to say something to make you want to stop doing that, it really bothers me. It really bothers me with the world that we live in today. I don't understand. Now that song gonna be stuck in my head all day. Just look and see what God has done for me. I'm blessed, he's opened doors for me I could not see yet. I don't serve him just like I should. I know I don't deserve all of his good. Thank you, Mr. Terry Jones. Well, what have you said? Uh, Well, you know, life for me ain't always been no, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. That's a poem. That's a poem we used to say in church. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. I think it was Maya Angelou. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. But I really appreciate you. It's all for the glory of the Most High. Everything that I do, I try to put my all into it. That's my alarm. Yep, I try my best to do my best with everything I do, and I try to make sure God gets all the glory if everything goes well. And if I stumble while I'm on my way, step aside, don't block my way. So if I mess up, ooh, I'm checking on them, y'all. Checking on them, and they looking good. They looking good. Yep, but I try to put God in everything I do, and I try to have good intentions. But I'm human. I'm human, so sometimes I stumble. Sometimes I make mistakes. One thing I will say that I have done better in my later years, since I turned, I want to say 35, I have learned how to own up to things that I do. That's why now I don't get it when people still want me to just kind of bend over backwards for them or do everything for them. And because I be saying, like, when I'm praying, I be like, I done already made all these changes. I'm not who I used to be, Lord. Like, why? What they want me to do? Just only do for them? Like, it got to the point where I was apologizing to people for being myself. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be apologizing for being myself. I don't want to apologize for putting myself first sometimes. And but I always try to put God first. I always try to acknowledge him in everything that I do. Everything. That's why I used to always open up by saying, I wake up in the morning, thank the Most High. Husband, 7 kids, thought I stopped at 5. And I had another one where I say, all praise to the Most High. He's always by my side. You know what? Minister Terry Jones. Let me stand back here when I say this. I like you. I really do. I like you. Even when I used to see you in other people's chats, I really, and I'm going to tell you why. My dad is a quartet singer. And he don't sing the way he used to. And I'm going to talk to y'all about that in another video. And it makes me sad because I'm a daddy's girl. And I used to love to hear my daddy sing. I used to love to hear my daddy sing. But when you just put that in the chat, that was one of my daddy's songs when he would want to get church started. But the ministerial staff wasn't ready yet, or something was going on in the back. My daddy would get up in front of the church. He always was okay with that. I never have been the type that's okay with standing up in front of groups and stuff. But my daddy would get up in front of the church. And Mr. Terry Jones, you just put this song in the chat. And it's God put that in your heart to say that. God put that in your heart to say that. Because my daddy used to get up in front of the church and say, heaven is my goal. And the church would just say, heaven is my goal. Each and every day. Every day. I stand up on the rock. My daddy would sing that song and you just put it in the chat. Heaven is my goal. Each and every day. Made me think about my daddy. I'm in my 40s, and that's weird how I still have the same love for my parents. that I had when I was a little girl. Like I said, even if we didn't get along, or even if I was mad at them because they told me I couldn't do something, it's still like I really love my parents. Especially when I got to be a teenager and I started to see how other kids grow up. Yeah, it made me really appreciate my parents. Yep. I'm trying to work on me. It's hard trying to work on yourself when you have so many negative people around you, when you have so many people around you that kind of count you out. I was already always the black sheep, the weird one, like I like to say, the weird one. So it was hard for me to work on myself because I had people that was already around me, like that already doubted me, already kind of never really counted me in. I'm the family member that may or may not get told about an event. And if I am invited, it'll be more like a last minute type of thing, and they've been knowing about it for like months or something like that. So when I started really, really working on myself, it got to a point where I really didn't care if I was invited or not, because I was thinking to myself, if me working on myself and trying to be a positive person and trying to live right will cause me to be quote unquote weird, then I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm okay with that. I used to not be okay with that, and I would be sad about it, hurt about it. Um, and I went through a lot of uh, emotional hurt that was dismissed. I would try to mention it, try to talk about it, but or maybe or maybe you don't know. That doesn't go blow over too well. You got me started now. I stand up on the rock now, right where Moses stood. If I could, I surely would. You know what? My dad is on that same verse for Mary, Don't You Weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Tell Martha not to moan. Let's check on these cinnamon rolls. Oh, they looking good, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. I hope Baby Cinco likes them. I'm gonna put them back in there a little bit longer, but that's what they looking like so far. Oh yeah, I hope he like them. I hope he like them. Put them in there for maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. So the Spanish for today is estoy cocinando pollitos de conela. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls. Por baby cinco. For baby cinco. Estoy cocinando pollitos de canela. I'm cooking cinnamon rolls. Estoy, I'm, or I am. Estoy cocinando, cooking. Estoy is for short term, something that you're doing like right now, but you're not going to be doing it for a long time. Or temporary. Anything temporary is estoy. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm folding, things like that is estoy. Because it's short term, it's temporary. So it's the T in it when it's temporary. Estoy. Estoy cocinando, cooking. And it's soy if it's something long term. Something like a feature that you have. Like if you're tall, Or if you have black, well, yeah, if you have black hair, that's something that's permanent, not temporary. So that's soy, and estoy. So anytime you're doing something in short term, estoy cocinando. I'm cooking. That's y'all Spanish for today. Estoy cocinando rollitos. Estoy cocinando rollitos de canela. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm losing it. So I'm going to check and see. I'm looking for something where I can put like a little hole in my thing. Estoy cocinando rollitos de canela por 25. Yes, Minister Terry Jones, he always has good words. He always has a good message. He is always sharing songs that match up with something that you may be going through. I'm just going to cut a little small slit in this and let's see how I do. I just cut just a little slit in there. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want him to have too much sugar right before school. Still some left. But we're going to see how this look when I take it out. Okay, y'all? We're going to see how Baby Cinco's office is going to look. The time is now 5:47. I think I did really good with the time. I'm going to use a spoon instead of a spatula. See how it goes. It looks good, y'all. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I said I was going to chop up him some fruit. Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said I was going to do? Let's see. I still have a little time. I don't like the way that one cut. And y'all know how I am about how my food look. It's a problem. I have a problem. Alrighty. Now he said he wants dessert for breakfast. Dessert for breakfast. And there you go. There's Baby Cinco's bus stop breakfast. Him and his dad, they sit in the car together and wait for the bus. So no, Baby Cinco does not eat this whole thing by himself. They sit in the car and they eat and talk together until his bus arrives. Sometimes his bus is early, sometimes it's late, sometimes it's right on time. So with that being said, thank y'all for stopping in with me and watching me fix Baby Cinco's bus stop breakfast. He said he wanted dessert for breakfast. Yeah, okay. And that was a new one. Just like he kind of stumped me the other day. But that's all right. I'm going to try to make it work. However he feels like he wants to eat, that's what I'm going to try my best to do. But anyway, until next time, I really enjoyed y'all. I really enjoyed you in the chat, Sandra D and Minister Terry Jones. It's always a pleasure seeing both of y'all. It's always a pleasure reading your comments, Minister Terry Jones. I really feel like you are a person that is of good intentions, good spirits, and you really want to help people. And I appreciate that about you. Sandra D, keep going. Until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye.